Apparently, I can't get tech issues right on my end. But anyhow, sorry we're 1 minute late.
It wasn't on you at all. We're not even really a minute late.
Oh, yeah, I was like freaking out because my computer wasn't like wanting to log in and all that stuff and make the camera work and the mic work. So we'll see what happens on my end tonight. Oh, anyhow, episode 17. Yes, I had to completely shave. I had one of my last 5 drills today.
Well, don't forget to use the hashtag Don't Be a Nick. Follow us on Facebook at the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. You can follow me on Instagram at MPJags. You can get your
Don't forget our official merchandise at cafepress.com/thejaggersjuxtaplooza. Got anything and everything you can think of with our logo on it.
They can follow you where?
Nowhere. Yes.
Literally last week you said you were in the middle of setting it up.
Yes, and this week has been a shit show week. Not this, but just the week in general was a shit show for me the whole week. Oh my God. We'll get into all that on this episode and more.
So you're being a Nick.
Trying not to be one, but it's turning out I am one.
That's okay. My wife got stickers put on her car, right? And the clear Jaggers Juxtaplooza sticker.
You can't even hardly see it on there.
You can't hardly see it. So we're gonna have to replace those stickers with other stickers, probably the white ones. So
oh, don't explode all over the computer, please. You're gonna have to put the white ones on.
Yeah. We tried having Subway again, and it just doesn't taste right. Feel the bottom half of the bread was dry. I don't know. It's probably just me, but I just.
It's those damn COVID taste buds you got.
No, it could be, but it's the fact that I think it's this local Subway. Guys, my wife usually would at least be like have a couple bites into the second half of her sub at this point. Talking with it like half an hour. So. Yeah. And she hasn't. I think even she's looking, going, eh. But she got one of those Japanese drinks today, where apparently you actually have to bust the marble of the lid down into the bottle.
One of those that it mixes when you pop the top.
Yeah, I guess that's what it did. I wasn't even
sure. It's like a Camel Crush of drinks or whatever.
No. The bottle seals with the thing. I'm not coming over there to grab it. I know, that's why I'm not showing it. I'm not advertising. But yeah, no, the ball floats around in the top half of it too, but that's what seals it shut. But it's cool. It's
fun. Oh, this is good. This is good.
I mean, sure I could find liquor in my house too, but
yes, I'm just saying, it bet a little bit. That's well deserved. Holy smokes.
Again, we are now at the point where I can no longer read the most recent comments. So.
You should already be able to guess what it is. But anyhow, Danny. Oh, she's asking what I'm drinking.
Oh, after the pineapples is all I can see. Like anything pineapples up, I can see.
Hashtag Zach is a Nick. Danielle says, what are you drinking?
You know what? When it's been left in the fridge or the freezer for a little while, it becomes fair game, I think. Wrong answer, maybe, but you know what? I'll replace it. It'll be good.
It's good to rotate your stock every once in a while. It's not a fine wine in the cellar.
True. Like me.
You need to bring a good chunk of change out this way, and we'll buy. You come out this way, we'll go to a Gay's liquor store, right? That puts a general vicinity of where I'm at, but people know I'm in Northwest Ohio. I mean, we're not stupid here. But it's over in Indiana, though. We go to Gay's liquor store, and they've got a bottle that's been sitting up on the shelf since they opened.
Nah, I'm not paying that type of penny.
So last I knew, it was like a couple grand.
No, thank you.
It's a bottle. I think it's a bottle of whiskey. Like
In
Scotch.
that case, we might have to consider it splitting the cost on it.
Like Scotch whiskey. It's one of those like you break out like once a decade, you know?
We'll have to like split the cost on it or something.
No, what we need to do, we need to get our viewers to take in, buy shirts and stuff, and then they fund that funds the cost of them getting to watch us drink this whiskey.
Oh boy.
Then it's a business expense.
So you're buying it.
So it's a tax write-off.
So you're buying it.
No, the viewers are buying it.
Oh man, tax write-off. Yep.
And in the process, I'll search high and low.
You know what?
Hold on. I will search high and low, and I will find the peach Crown Royal that my wife has been after that we cannot find.
I just thought of something else interesting too.
More interesting than my wife looking for peach Crown Royal?
No. I might. I'll try. Let me reach out to somebody. But
because apparently it's hard to find, or at least around here, which is insane.
Yeah, I'll try. But at the same time,
mostly because she's never had it once.
For the next episode, it's going to be something special, right? Or not the next episode, but in a couple episodes, we're going to be doing something special. Not giving anything away, just going ahead and leaving it at that. But might be able to write off some stuff from that too.
No, probably not, because we're not LLC'd or anything.
So, just throwing it out there. Yeah, I didn't think about that one.
Yeah, no, it's not going to count as a tax write-off. You could write it off on yours. I'm sure you could try.
No.
Nah, I don't think I'm going to try it because I don't have any expenses to show on anything. You do.
Yeah, but I don't have the business side to show yet.
Yeah, not quite. We're not there. Nowhere near there. Which brings us to the next point, since we're nowhere near there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that way you know when we're doing this thing.
And follow us on the Facebook because the publish is up.
Yes.
You could post things on the Facebook page even too as well, Yeah,
I haven't quite stepped that line yet because I don't want to cross any lines in there possibly. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't share political things or whatnot, but you can share like, oh, hey, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
If you notice, I try to keep politics out of it on the Facebook.
Oh, definitely. Because Facebook's getting crazy with some of their censorship. They really are. More so than this platform. Some of it's just like, really? That got somebody banned for 3 days? What the hell?
It's mostly because somebody reports it, though. And if people would stop intentionally pissing people off, those people wouldn't target these people.
True.
Like, when it's people, like, I know somebody, no matter what they do, they end up having to restart a new Facebook because they get freaking booted constantly. And it's like, you literally have people that hate you. That's your problem.
Yeah, and you can't figure out which person it is half the time either.
I think they could probably figure it out.
Well, I'm talking about the individual whose account it is. If you wind up having like thousands of friends, you don't know which one it is.
Oh, yeah.
Creating the issue.
No, this person, it's like, 100.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying there. Try to stay in contact with anybody and everybody. Yeah, no, it's not worth it.
They had to go get a new light for the lizard tank today, too, by the way.
New LED light or
no, like lamp.
Oh, the heat lamp type thing.
Yeah, and so we got an LED bulb in one half of it because it's the double. And so we put an LED bulb in one half because they actually like turn green from that LED bulb for whatever reason. And then we got the basking light in the other.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Just to warm them up.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was done up the other way around. Like I had a little more light on the other side, so I might have to get a third light just to have the LED on the other side, just to give them some more light over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the lizards are doing well. There you go.
We have to leave the red light on all the time because it fights against the air conditioner. So that's the night bulb, but we leave it on because it keeps the temperature decent for them. Otherwise, it just drops drastically from the air conditioner.
Ah.
But we've got a portable AC unit, so it's not like we're in, one of the fancy like central air units or whatever. So when it blows, it has to be on that side of the house, so it blows towards the tank.
Yeah. Huh?
There's a comment, I guess.
No, I do not want a lizard.
That's what I heard.
I have nowhere for one to go.
Oh, no, you do.
No, I do not.
No, really, you do.
No, I do not.
No, you really do.
No, I do not.
Yeah, you do.
No.
You're not even asking where.
No, I don't want to know where you think. No, I don't have the room.
For one, we could just stick it to the back of the wall. It could climb around like the Texas lizards. Live in your basement. Be a basement lizard. Get you a Komodo down in the basement.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's get you an alligator to live in the basement. It floods anyways.
Oh, no, it doesn't flood. Actually, this year it stayed dried so far.
We'll get an alligator. You also redid your shower head, though, too. That was probably leaking all over the fucking place.
No, it didn't have to do with that. It literally is seepage coming from the storm runoff, usually. But since I put those longer pipes on and making sure that they stay there, no, you do not want a lizard. Trust me.
$7.
No.
They actually take no work other than the crickets, dude. Like, it's actually one of the cheapest pets I have. If you go to the pet store and get the crickets, it's like 11 cents a cricket.
I don't want a zoo.
No,
it's enough of a zoo around here with the kids already.
Some of my stuff, it's Zoo Med is the brand. It's not just Zoo, it's Zoo Med, so you know.
No. No.
I can't read the comments.
No.
I can't read it.
She says she wants a lizard and she's going to buy one. No.
I said, yes, you do.
No, that's fine. We'll bring it for you.
No.
But what if I get a tank that looks like a pineapple for you?
No. Name it Zach Jr. Come on.
You're not drinking enough for this.
No. It's no thank you. Not thank you. No thank you. Oh my God. Do we have any more to that saga from Sean?
I had it jump and on my face the one day in the tank, run up under my glasses, across my eye, up my forehead, and jump back into the tank. It felt weird. Just letting you know. I actually kind of wish I could do more with these lizards because it would be cool to be able to handle them, but they're not that kind of lizard.
Oh my God.
Yeah. When these ones are gone, we might upgrade.
To what?
Chinese
Steel monster?
No, the Chinese water dragon.
Oh.
Something that still stays kind of small is what I want. Something I don't have to get a bigger tank.
Oh, they don't get small, Zach.
Yeah.
So, something that doesn't get the size of my dog.
They get like this.
Yeah, okay, so the size of the cat. Got it. Great. I'll have to get a bigger tank. So part of the closet is going to become a
glass enclosure.
Yeah.
Gunner does not need a playmate.
A lizard is not a dog playmate.
I'll bring my dog.
You know what? Perfect solution for you, right? No. You'll win here. You'll win.
The dog will eat the lizard and wind up having a problem because the lizard has some sort of poison that kills the dog.
No, not that. I got a solution for you. You ready? You ready for this? I'll even grab my drink. Go ahead, grab up your drink because you're gonna want to drink.
There's not enough alcohol for this shit.
No, I have a solution. You move on.
I will beat your ass.
There's my solution. I'm not sure what the dog's doing. We got a cat in the heat, and apparently the dog put its nose in an inappropriate place, so she got in trouble. She got yelled at from across the room. But no. So here's my solution for you. No. You move out this way, and your dog can play with my dogs in the fence area. So if she wants her dog to have a playmate, there's a solution.
That's the solution that they just stated there. Except for the other way around.
What, us to move out there? Not happening.
No, bringing your dog out here.
Hell no. Leather seats?
Easy to clean.
The dog we would bring gets freaking car sick. No, I'm good. It's been a while since she got car sick, but I don't trust her going 7 hours one way and not going bleh all over the car.
Especially with all the twists, turns, and hills and tunnel.
Yeah.
Has the tunnel come up in discussion yet?
Yeah, my wife will probably be asleep at that point, so it'll be fine.
She needs to be awake.
She'll be awake for the way back.
She needs to be awake.
No, you got to think. You're talking. If I leave here, say I get lucky, and I can leave here by 7, right?
Okay.
You're looking 4 hours before I hit the tunnel?
6. Well, 5.5 realistically.
It's like 4 hours to Cleveland.
Yeah, but if it's 7 hours, you'll hit it at the 5.5 hour mark because it's an hour and a half from here.
Okay. Yeah, she'll be asleep by then. You're talking freaking. Yeah, you're talking midnight time frame.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hell of a night.
Oh yeah, and you're going to need to get some rest too.
Oh no, I'll treat it like CQ or staff duty. Once it's too late, I'm not screwing up the next day.
So we know what we're doing that day then.
I thought that was a pony thing.
I was going to say chill day and then the next day pony day.
No, we were talking pony day for the first one.
Okay. Just making sure, because, I mean, that's like another 45 minutes from here.
What's it matter once I'm already freaking gone? You stop and think, though, it's probably weather dependent, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Especially for that.
You could easily add on another 30 minutes on the pike for weather.
That's okay. What all are we doing? Because, I heard something about going to freaking Gettysburg and trying to go to Parker wanting to go to Eisenhower's house.
Well, the ponies are over there by Gettysburg.
Okay.
They're literally like 10 minutes away from Gettysburg. So that's why it's, mentioning Gettysburg and stuff like that.
Okay, so that is Gettysburg area, greater
yeah.
Gettysburg. Okay.
Yeah, and literally like some of the original battlefield, the actual battlefield, is the general area we'll be in, even though it's not part of the national park.
Is there a purpose to going there if they destroyed all the monuments anyways?
They didn't take any of them down.
Oh, that's just Virginia right now. My bad.
Yeah. Surprisingly, at Gettysburg, they haven't taken any of them down. The really neat thing with the monuments there, though, that I don't know if the other...
it's a war memorial. There's a difference.
Yeah, the monuments and war memorials that are there.
No, that's what I'm saying.
All the generals there you'll find a monument or a memorial of them on horseback.
Right. But I'm saying versus Virginia, it wasn't a normal.
Now the really interesting thing with these, though, is the horse. If one hoof is in the air, they were injured. And if two hooves are in the air, like walking, they were killed in the battle.
Poor horse.
I'm talking about the generals. I don't know about the horses. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but the horse is like permanently freaking up in the air and whatnot. Like, that's got to suck. What if it wants to lay down and take a nap?
Yeah. Yep. I guess they need to take a nap.
Well, yeah, I guess some of them are when they get shoved over. It's like cow tipping.
It would suck to try and tip some of those things over because they're like 20 feet tall.
Apparently they did it.
Well, not at Gettysburg.
No, just nationwide.
Yeah, there are locations that they were knocking stuff over, yes.
Yeah, not even.
But not up here.
Perfectly there. I'm just going for the dark humor.
Yeah, but not up here. Not up here. And that, I mean, Gettysburg gives a general type of area where I'm at, South Central PA. Very general.
Yeah, I mean, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I can tell you what town I live in. I mean, it's not hard for people to search and find. Like,
yeah.
The difference is I'm just not publicizing my address.
Oh, hell no.
I like to get a P.O. box, but nobody's mailing me anything. Except the bill collectors. I mean, they're mailing me shit all the time.
Oh, to get a P.O. box on that one and not even pay the P.O. box fee.
No. What you do is you get the UPS box. Because when you get the UPS, it's like an actual address. I've actually been forced to deliver to people because it's listed as your address, and it's actually a UPS store. It's listed as a suite number. So, like, I've actually had to deliver skids to the UPS store. They don't have a fork truck for businesses.
Oh, disturbances in the force. Can I say that?
I don't care.
Disturbances in the force with children.
What, you think your children are doing something?
There is misbehavior afoot.
There's always misbehavior afoot. It's children. Oh, there was something I had found. Oh, okay. So this one I just thought was funny. The Kansas cops helping MacGyver fix on a truck using flexi cuffs to hold a freaking turbo freaking hose on.
Yeah, I saw the picture. That was pretty neat.
All I can think is I'm actually a little impressed it worked.
Yeah.
Because usually your turbo hose is junk. So
yeah.
At that point there's nothing to attach unless he had an extra hose and didn't have the hose clamps. I really didn't understand.
Yeah, if you don't have the hose clamps and that's all you got, I mean, that's pretty ingenious how they did that to get the guy going.
I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying I'm impressed that I'm also confused as to why he's trying to, like, what happened. Like, driving down the road, I lost the turbo because the clamp fell off. It never works like that on a freaking truck.
Well, that clamp could have been so rusted that it blew off finally.
Oh, right. But usually it still messes with the hose. Like, the hose goes, too.
Yep.
That's what I mean. It just didn't make sense unless he had an extra hose or something, or they could get a hose but not a clamp. I got nothing there. That was just my view.
Yeah, it's really interesting that well, first off, that the police were like, okay, we're going to try and help you get this thing off the road.
Second, that actually worked.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I'm not saying I'm surprised the police tried to help somebody out. No, not that at all. Just that they were actually trying to help a semi driver to be able to get his vehicle halfway operational to get it off the roadway to where it could actually be repaired.
Give me 1 second.
Yep. Been a lot of other interesting developments over the past 2 weeks too. Ones I didn't find out about until today when it comes to computer stuff. Oh my goodness. I'll get into some more of that. Well, here he is. So I was talking about there's been more weird stuff with the computer stuff here in the past 2 weeks too, where like militarily, where no longer having access to different systems that contain your own records to be able to check up on anymore.
Yeah, but you also have access to the VA stuff, so you can do that way and still see the same things. No,
actually, I can't. There's no way to be able to go in and look at your own profile anymore.
But on the VA side, you literally just do a records request.
Should try that. I should.
I've pulled up I've pulled up records I didn't even know I had. Found awards I didn't even know I was given. Like I shit you not. Apparently, I got an ETS award. It's not on my fucking DD-214 though.
Huh. I'll have to look into that.
We got crickets running loose in the house. And she just caught it. I made it to the bathroom, apparently. Now it's in the lizard tank.
What is it?
A cricket.
So
cricket. What happened is when we ordered the crickets this last time, we had to get ones. Apparently, everybody's out of fucking crickets, right? Everybody last week. So we had to order crickets in. And so they're a little bit smaller than what we usually get.
So they've been hopping out.
They can get out a little easier. So they're escaping their little enclosure.
Through the little mesh netting or whatever.
Yeah, just enough of them that it's like, you little bastards. But yeah. No, yeah, our lizards are turning green again, which apparently that means that they're like staying brown and not turning back to green means they're stressed. So they color change in general, but if they just stay unchanging, apparently it could mean they're stressed. Well, now ever since I put this LED light in, they're turning green again.
Oh, that's a good thing, man.
Right.
So another thing that you had sent me this week, apparently the hoverboard fires are not over with yet.
Right. Oh, there's more?
Well, I'm talking about what you had sent me, where a hoverboard exploded this past week in a Utah home.
Yeah, go. That was actually hilarious. No, I just messing with that lizard enclosure, actually. So I didn't disappear on you.
Yeah, I'm just running through it right now to get the gist.
I didn't even care about it. I thought it was hilarious. That was my thing. I thought it was hilarious. Like, you're spending all this money on these hoverboards for no fucking reason. Because they're worthless. They're worthless devices.
Well, and then they play with it just a little bit if you have one, and then they fall and they don't want to touch it again.
Speaking from experience?
Yes.
So you had this problem with your child?
Yeah, with one of them. So, yeah, I mean, they play with it a little bit, then they're like, okay, that's cool, that was fun, and that's it. It's like, really?
Why'd you waste the money?
I wonder sometimes myself on that, too.
I would have told my kid, fuck, you're not getting a hoverboard. What? Not gonna happen. No. No. You're not getting a hoverboard. This one kid's got a hoverboard. They didn't want everyone to play with it. I would never buy my kid a hoverboard. Probably the oldest.
And we wound up, everybody pulled out a bog robe this week, too. That's kind of surprising.
My wife's trying to figure out why the hell you bought a hoverboard, too.
Huh?
My wife's also trying to figure out why the hell you ever bought a hoverboard. She's like, wait, what? I was like, they did the hoverboard. She's like, for who? I said, probably the oldest. She goes, why?
The older two.
Oh, the older two. So you have two hoverboards?
Yes.
You paid for two of them. You didn't make them share. You bought two of them.
Yeah.
just for your own stupidity of buying that, I hope that one of those catches fire in the bed of your truck.
Well, whenever they are on the charger, they are very closely monitored, and it has been a while. So the reason why they are very closely monitored is for that reason right there, that they don't overcharge, because apparently the overcharge protection on the things is not how it should be.
Or you just don't buy the garbage.
Because they keep blowing up.
Or you just don't buy the garbage. Look, if it was look, I don't know how they get away with calling it a hoverboard. I saw Back to the Future. I know what a fucking hoverboard is.
Basically, really what it is like a Segway without the handlebars.
It's a sideways scooter. Why didn't you just buy your kids an electric scooter? It would make more sense.
Yeah. It is kind of cool to see them when they actually can keep their balance on it, though.
When they can, exactly. I want to see your fat ass on one.
Nope, you never will. Ever.
2 Saturdays from now.
Nope, it ain't happening.
I got $20.
It ain't happening.
Everybody's got a price.
Nope. Not happening.
What if I had $1 million?
Not happening.
What if I had $1 million that I could hand you tax free?
Not happening. That $1 million will get eaten up really quick in medical bills for being stupid and getting on it.
No, you've got VA.
It'll still be eaten up really quick.
No, you'll be fine.
He's stupid anyways. He's the one that bought a hoverboard.
It's still me letting you get on it. It's still smarter than buying one for your kids.
I'm not getting on it. Not happening.
They don't come. You're being an asshole.
What about Danielle?
She's tried.
Zach, you killed me.
We got $20.
That was a disaster. Boom! Right down on her butt.
How drunk do you have to get to convince you to climb on a hoverboard?
No.
You're not saying that it's not possible. You're just saying, please don't.
No, I'm saying flat out, it ain't happening. No.
I've seen you drunk. You literally.
No.
I
don't get that drunk anymore.
Yeah. No, that's not what I asked. I said, how drunk?
No.
You won't do it. If you fuck you, I'll do that.
Nope. I don't get like that anymore.
Usually.
I'm not that stupid anymore.
I beg to differ. You drive truck and are still in the Army. I'm not that stupid anymore. I got rid of the Army part.
And you tried not to drive truck, so I got to hand you that.
I did try not to.
I got to hand you that one.
I don't know. I even got Nick to do what he didn't want to do. So, I say don't be a Nick. Use that hashtag.
Ain't doing it.
I got Nick to drink without even trying when he had to go to work.
No, you didn't. I got him to drink.
I sick Dark Tiger 1138 and Jessica on Nick. You'd have to go back the episode back in the Nick and Zach show. And I just kept pushing, and then they kept attacking. And within 10 minutes, he was drinking.
Nope.
No, I'm just saying it was fucking hilarious. So I said, don't be a Nick. He gave in to peer pressure.
Nope. Not happening.
Oh, so you're going to give in to peer pressure?
Nope.
Then why are you saying no? I literally said, good job, don't be a Nick and give in to peer pressure.
Oh,
Nick
I'm just thinking about the whole hoverboard thing. Nope.
No, I'm saying no. What the fuck? Okay, you're not even understanding. You're being bullheaded and annoying and not understanding. Literally, I was selling the concept of to give in to the peer pressure and climb on the hoverboard would be being a Nick. So don't be a Nick.
And I won't be.
There you go. Now you're catching on. Holy hell! It took 35 minutes for you to understand this.
You've only been talking about that one for the past minute.
Prove it.
at the end of the broadcast, then we can go on YouTube and rewind it.
Technically, we can do it now, but we're not going to.
I don't have those controls. You do.
Actually, no, you do. We would do it by split screening, but you would have.
Oh yeah, I go into YouTube right away and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how was your 4th of July, by the way?
Pineapple free.
Pineapple free?
That wasn't too bad. I mean, I've had better. I've had worse.
Yeah.
It feels like the price of fairs or whatever carnival shit's going up, though it might not have.
Oh, it's crazy what everything's going up to, though.
I used to be able to pull out like $50 and be able to like let the kids play some games and eat.
Now it's 150.
Yeah. Yeah, I pulled out $40 and literally 39 went to food.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I feel it.
And it was two corn dogs, a bucket of fries, and 2 lemonades.
Jesus.
2 corn dogs. Now, don't get me wrong. I got the long corn dogs.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of fucking long-ass fucking nonsense, so I shit you not. I'm over at my parents' house earlier, right? This is when I messaged you saying like 8:30. I was like, okay, you got. I told my mom because she's going on about the boards she ripped out of the backyard, freaking and they're landscaping timbers around at the back of the fence, right? So she ripped these things out. They got to get moved so my stepdad can mow. And I was like, you're waiting till right now to say anything? Like, really? I said, you got 5 minutes. I said, you got 5 minutes, child. And my stepdad starts laughing his ass off. I was like, did you just say 5 minutes, child, to your mother? I was like, yeah, I did. I said, you got 5 minutes, child. Go walking back there. These landscaping timbers, too thick, right? Okay, whatever. That's normal. What, 4 timbers long?
Rebarred together.
Nails.
Oh, the spikes driven through?
Nails. 7-inch nails. I put one through my fucking thigh.
Tonight?
Yes.
Nice.
And then I dropped it on my foot. I was like, I'm in fucking sandals. I said, you know what? I said, normally I when we got back out there, because I was yelling at her. I was. I calmed down, get out there, and I looked at my stepdad. I said, normally I think you overreact about shit, but she should have fucking listened to you and left that shit the fuck alone. I said, you need to take the Sawzall out there. You need to take the Sawzall out, and you got to cut these things down because the fucking nails are this thick. And my mom's like, oh, it's not quite that long. I said, no, it's this freaking long, because if your timbers are this thick and they're too high and the nail sticks out this far out the bottom of them,
yeah,
that's 7 to freaking 8-inch long nails.
Yep, they're the spikes.
And they won't fucking bend out of the fucker either.
They're the twisted ones, aren't they?
Do what?
They're the twisted, spiraled ones, too, huh?
No.
No?
No, the regular nails are just bent to hell because she just yanked the shit up.
Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Fun times.
Yeah. When I hit my leg, I haven't fucking because I can't pull my pant leg up that high.
Yeah.
Freaking, it's like it's not bleeding. I'm leaving the fucker alone right now.
Yeah. And even if it was bleeding, the jeans are going to stop it, so leave it alone.
I tourniquet the fucking leg. I'm going home. Fuck this.
Oh, shit.
Get some WD-40 on the fucking damn jeans because they're my nice jeans. Like I wasn't even in the clothes to be fucking with this shit. I was in a white fucking shirt, my nice fucking jeans, and fucking like these jeans are like fucking $150 fucking jeans. Now don't get me wrong, I didn't spend $150 on these jeans. So we used to be my wife had subscribed me to Stately at one point. So like I got a bunch of nice clothes and then we canceled it because I don't wear my clothes very often throughout the week. I only get to wear nice clothes on the weekends.
Yeah.
So, they're last. But yeah, I had Stately for a while. So, I mean, they're expensive fucking jeans, but I'd be pissed if I had fucking blood all over them. And I was wearing my fucking Corona sandals. So, like, I'm not sure, like the leather fucking sandal or whatever. I'm not supposed to be fucking with this shit. It was bad enough that I helped, and not complaining because it needed done. Because we went over there so he could put stickers on the car because he can get the line straighter with the decals than I can. And I don't want it fucked up. I want it done right for my wife's car.
Yeah.
And as he goes to do that, I jacked up his zero turn because the front tire went flat. Like literally broke the bead.
Ooh.
So I popped the wheel off while he did those, and then rebeaded it, put the air in it, no problem. So whatever, something happened, the air went, and it's like I think it's the valve stem, the valve core, because we ended up changing out the valve core because it wasn't taking air after I got it beaded. So I think it was freezing in two different positions. It was seizing up.
So like, you took a turn too quick or whatever, and it broke the bead, and then the valve core was actually bad, which caused it to lose the air to break the bead.
Probably.
Yeah.
Except that I didn't turn it because it's not mine. But anyways, so we changed the valve core, and then all of a sudden it took the air like that.
Yeah.
Like, it was freezing at like 20 pounds.
That's weird.
Yeah, and it's 46 pound freaking front tire. Which was weird because he's got 22-pound rear tires.
46 pounds in a lawnmower tire.
It's the front zero turn.
Yeah, it's like a small
wheel.
aircraft tire, really.
It's a front flat wheel. There's no tread in it.
Yeah.
So that you want those like as hard as a solid rubber tire.
Yeah.
But the thing is, his rear tires are 22 pounds.
Yeah, for the suspension effect of it.
I guess.
That way you got a little bit of bounce and it's not totally like riding a skateboard across a gravel driveway.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a weird concept, but yeah, that's how it worked. But yeah, so I popped that off, and it's like I'm already not wanting to do this stuff, but it's like I need him to do something. Hey, you do that real quick. I'll deal with this. I get it rebeated. Then he's got to come over. It's like this thing is not taking fucking air properly.
Yeah.
And I don't know where he keeps his valve cores and things like that. So it's like I think it might be this, but you come take a look because he already had to re-inner tube. Like it's tubeless. He had to put an inner tube in the tire, the front tire on the other side already. So it's like there's a potential. Well, once you get a big gouge, a hole in those tires, you can't reseal them.
Yeah.
You just shove an inner tube in it and call it a day.
Yeah.
Why pay for a new tire that you're just going to stab through again anyways?
Yeah.
So just tube the tire and call it a day. So, which that's a tiny ass little inner tube. But
yeah, it is.
But yeah, so
that's what, a 6-inch rim, if that.
There's no rim. Yeah. There's almost no real rim to it either. It's got the hydraulic. It's actually when you pop the rim off. Let's put it this way: when you pop the wheel off, right?
Yeah.
There's a grease valve, the little nipple for greasing on the fucking rim.
Oh yeah, that to get to the bearing there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just saying it's a very not a cheap rim, I'm sure.
No, it's definitely something that's a pain in the butt because it's really a caster wheel up there, and then you got to undo the bolt, drop that out in order to get to anything.
So yeah, I popped the bolt, dropped the tire right out. All I had to do is I took out the freaking jack, the floor jack, popped that thing up real quick.
Yeah,
it literally was nothing. It took longer to find what size socket I needed.
Yeah.
Then actually breaking it loose. I mean, that just was one of those. I was like, "Fuck, this is like, do I need the breaker bar?"
I'm sure it was tight.
Oh yeah, I made sure it was tight going back on too. But yeah,
quarter turn till it breaks.
Do what?
You took it to a quarter turn till it breaks, right?
I got it as tight as I fucking could.
Yeah, you're supposed to take it all the way a quarter turn until it breaks.
I didn't use a torque wrench.
You got to break it in order to know that it was a quarter turn too far.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying is I had a wrench and a fucking ratchet, and once you can no longer move it and then re-ratchet and then move it that one last bit, that then it was done.
Yeah. Yeah, usually.
So, no, this was not, like, had you seen the fucking bolt on this? This thing was not quarter turn till it breaks. I don't think this was original bolt.
It probably was, though.
No, it was
usually pretty heavy duty.
Like most of the other bolts on there looked like they were black. This one's brass.
Yeah, I like that brass look, the zinc coating or whatever.
Yeah. So I think it's a replacement. It might not be, but
it is what it is.
It came with the house for him, so no matter what.
Oh yeah.
But like my wife looks at me, she's like, so you need one of those? Is being a smart ass. I said, that or the robot. The fucking yard Roomba.
You know, those yard robots, they cost about, the install kit, everything, it all costs about the same as a riding mower these days.
It costs as much as a zero turn.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
No, the robots cost as much as a zero turn. Like you're literally spending the same amount of money no matter what.
Well, and they're actually, some of Husqvarna's are even cheaper than an actual zero turn.
Depends on the zero turn.
Yeah, like zero turns are usually like top end, high dollar. I looked at a robotic one here, the install kit and everything. It'd be $1,800, so it's the same as a riding mower. I had looked at it. I priced it. I'm not getting it because Lazarus is still running.
I thought I'm. My problem is inside the backyard. I'm gonna have to still mow myself.
Yeah, unless you do some sort of a passage, which would be something bad for the dogs.
I was gonna say the dogs will find a way through.
Yeah,
I thought about that, and I'm sure that if I had the right computer programmer, it could work because I could put So, but for the front yard, I kind of want to just because then, I mean, with my job, it's so hard to get the lawn mowed some weeks.
Yeah. Same here.
Like I'm like every other week, it's like I have to mow the lawn now.
Yep. Like my yard, it's not bad yet. Technically, I should have probably tried to get on the mower this evening, but it wasn't happening.
The worst part
not
is
happening.
And then, like, for my parents, I mean, if it starts getting dark, it doesn't matter. They live in the country. Me, I'm limited to time, so it's not like I can go, hey, I got home from work. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. Let's go mow the lawn.
Yeah.
But
I could technically get away with it out here, but it's still going to piss people off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's not worth it.
No.
And that's the thing. And then when the neighbor...
And it does have headlights, but I'm not going to do that.
When the neighbor mows their lawn, I'm like, fuck, I have to mow my lawn.
Yep,
now,
because yours looks like shit because they took care of theirs.
Right. And it's the neighbor I like, not the neighbor I could care less about, because the only time our grass touches is in the backyard, and I can't see that. So that's not my fucking issue. That's on the other side of the fence. But the neighbor that I do like, our grass line touches each other, so I'm kind of fucked.
Yeah.
But I'm really going to piss off the neighbor I don't like, and I know it, because I'm going to end up putting landscaping timber down, and I'm going to fucking drive the rebar through, right? I'm just going to have them come paint the gas line again or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to rebar through.
The number that you got to call in case you have a home intruder, 811, before you dig a hole.
No, I called the 1-800 number. Anyways, so I'm going to have them put through, and that way I can drop the freaking, landscaping timber right along the property line, and I'm going to go all the way back to the fence line because that's where I park my trailer and everything else, right?
Yeah.
And then, when I do get rid of the camper, I'm going to have gravel brought in, and we'll gravel it out. There
you go.
But that area comes right up to the man door outside her garage. So there's going to be landscaping timber run right there, and she has no walk path.
Nice.
She has flowers there.
On your side?
No. They're technically on her side, and her eave spout comes down and shoots right at the property line. So it's really going to suck if I've got my landscaping timber right in front of an eave spout.
Yeah. And just to be perfectly clear, he's got a legitimate reason to not like this neighbor. She's crazy. She's tried to call the cops for stupid code enforcement that doesn't even exist where he lives at.
HOA rules that have been expired since '94, and the cops don't enforce HOA in this state or this township, whatever, however you want to look.
And the HOA was dissolved in '94.
Yeah, it lasted 20 years, and then was dead, like her soul.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. And then tried getting on. Won't talk to me about it, but tells my wife, "You guys need to be careful back there as I'm running an auger down because a drain system. We had the drain system put in." Shasta just looks and goes, "Yeah, we already called. That's what the flags are." Yeah, she hasn't talked since. She did make one comment to me since, and that was, "You sure are a hard worker." It's like, yeah, I worked like 16 hours today, so I'm going inside.
Yeah.
I think that was actually a day I ended up freaking like running the 13 and a half, almost 14-hour day that day too. And I'd gotten up at like 3:30, went into work. Yeah, I left the house at like 3:45.
Yeah.
No, 4:45. Excuse me. Left the house at like 4:45 instead of 5 because I knew I had to get out of there early because I think that was the day. One of the days my stepdad wasn't in. And it's like I'm running the whole fucking area myself, and I ended up pushed the limit. She's like, "You sure are a hard worker." It's like, yeah, go back inside your house. Stop feeding the goddamn birds.
So that way they stop shitting on your vehicles.
I care less about if they shit on mine, but my wife's car, my wife's about to sit outside with a BB gun, and that's to toe the line legal, but I think she's ready to get the pellet gun or the 22 out. And if she goes for the 308, there ain't going to be any birds left, but I think it's a little illegal.
Oh, the 308. Yeah, that's a little bit of overkill.
I don't think you understand how mad she is at these fucking birds.
So you need to get the dragon's breath.
No, I like the tree. And my shingles.
Just saying.
No, what I need to do, I did find out, my wife did some research, and they've got those globe, those little cylinder things that are spheres that people put out, those reflective spheres.
Yeah.
Apparently those chase off birds.
See, those are supposed to be for the birds to come up to. Or so I thought.
No, the shiny drives them off.
Really?
Yeah, apparently. Because my answer is...
But they crap on the car that's shiny.
My answer is going to be that... well, no, because the cars don't really reflect the same way that those do. But then the other thing is that the owls... They said to put owls out and to move them around.
Oh, like there you go.
Every week or so, move them. So I think I'm going to get like 4 or 5 owls, and I'm going to put them up on the roof.
Can tell you those speaker boxes that give off the warning calls do not work. They do not work.
I was thinking about putting owls, like, you know how people put gargoyles up? I'm going to put owls up on top of the freaking, be like, you know, Batman on the Court of the Owls.
There you go.
Yeah. Just, I'm going to give the owls guns and let them shoot the fucking birds.
Become like Birdman, Owlman.
You don't know what I'm talking about with Court of Owls, do you?
Not exactly, but I do understand the gargoyle look thing with the owl.
But the Batman Court of the Owls was that underground government.
Oh,
Yeah, like they literally the off people in the Batman comics and Gotham and everything. They off people because they just weren't cooperating.
huh?
Yeah. I mean, and you didn't know who was in. Yeah, you'll have to look it up sometime. Like Batman, the Batman comics used to be good. Like DC comics up until so they got to DC Universe Rebirth, but not to be confused with DC Rebirth. Then it went to New 52, and then they go, oh fuck, and then it became DC Universe Rebirth. And then after that, somewhere in it, Tom King started writing for Batman, right? And Tom King, he was a CIA operative, right? Like an operator. So he should have some amazing fucking Batman stories, right? You would think, right? Like undercover fucking, he should have his experiences should create this amazing Batman story, right? Well, instead, all his insecurities and all his emotional turmoil from things he's done and whatnot, he pours into Batman instead. Batman is supposed to marry. Spoilers, Batman's supposed to marry Selina Kyle, right? Who's Catwoman. So Bruce Wayne's supposed to marry Selina Kyle, and then she stands him up at the altar. And he loses his shit, even punches Robin in the face. And we're talking like Damian Wayne, his child Robin, like little kid punches him in the face. Because he's like, hey, dude, it's going to be okay. No, it's not. Type and then it didn't actually happen in the next book. Like, it didn't really happen. It was blah, 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 to play it off. But, yeah. So needless to say, there was that, and then they did Heroes in Crisis, which is they call it Sanctuary. And so, like, Wally West, Flash, not Barry Allen Flash, but Wally West Flash has some problems, and they're like, hey, you want to go to Sanctuary? Kind of like, hey, Black, you want to go to behavioral health? It's this place, and they sit down with this robot psychiatrist that deletes its memory every time it sees it, and it's just a bunch of whining, and that's what the whole book is.
Huh?
Yeah, but it's also like a murder mystery, blah blah blah. But it's like nobody wants to read them complain that they can't handle their problems. They're heroes. Like, you're not making people go, wow, if superheroes have problems doing things, then it's okay for me to have problems doing things too. You're like, well, if the superheroes can't take it and they've got to go, why the fuck should I? It's going to be complete opposite reaction than what you're after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
So instead of trying to make it look like the superheroes relating, they made them look worse than that. Way worse.
Yeah. And then they started getting real woke in the comics and things like that. And it just, which is why I read more of the Independent now. Like my Cyberfrog.
Yeah, I mean, what's the latest with that? What's the latest gadgets or toys you've gotten out of that?
So they did just start a new campaign for action figures, right? Like interchangeable hands. I'd like to get it. I just can't bring myself to spend all that money right now. But and I mean, it'll take a while. It'll run for a good 6 months or so. Maybe I'll buy one of them.
What's the cost?
Realistically, like $40 a thing. There's 4 of them though, so it's cheaper to buy all of them than it is to buy each one individually. But
yeah,
because they've got classic '90s Cyberfrog, new Cyberfrog, Heather Swain, and the Vespa B, right? The alien B, interchangeable hands, things like that. Like the cool action figures.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you'd normally spend like, what, $20 on a Marvel figure? So, I mean, realistically, you're not talking all that much. 20 to $30 on like a Marvel DC action figure. But, but my Warts and All books should hopefully be coming here soon. That's the complete 90s work, unedited, not updated or anything, hardcover.
There you go.
That should be coming here hopefully soon, and then the others, I mean, they're working on packaging. As things come in, they're boxing it up. So hopefully here shortly, I start getting some of them. Then my wife will be like, "Yay! I don't have to hear about it anymore." And then more Cyberfrog will come out. She'll be like, "Yay! Order the Cyberfrog." Say, I don't want to hear about your damn Cyberfrog.
So she's tired of hearing about it.
Nah, I haven't talked about it too much lately.
Oh, there you go.
There's the action figures. What am I going to do? Be like, Shasta, I want to spend almost $200 right now. Yeah, okay, that'll go over well.
Yeah.
Like, we have other things to worry about.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're action figures. My life will be complete without them even. The books, that's a little bit different. Get them now while they're cheaper, because they aren't cheaper once they go on eBay.
Yeah, they wind up shooting up in value.
Oh, God. Especially when several of them have autographs. Yeah. Yeah, I've got like my Cyberfrog from the first one. Like, I didn't get the chromium because I didn't even know it existed yet, right? So I didn't get those, and I'm not willing to pay the money for it to order them on eBay. But, they're autographed.
There you go.
So it came, and it's not like the stamping autograph. Like, he went through and autographed every fucking copy.
So they're worth a bit now.
Yes and no. They'll be worth more.
Depends on the person.
Right. But also the sheer fact I've got ones that have never been opened. So
those are the ones that are worth something.
Yeah. Like, I never broke the wrapping on it. So that one is going to be worth more because of the sheer fact that it's going to stay in a more mint condition.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm probably not the only one doing it. But you got to think there was only like 4,000 of these things made. I mean, there was several thousand of them made, but like ridiculously under the amount that you'll find of all these Marvel ones anymore, or these DC ones.
Yelling.
And I know, like comic books aren't really your thing, I guess, but
no, they're not necessarily my thing. But it is interesting to hear some of it, and there is an interest to it.
An intrigue.
Yes. They're fighting up there. Okay. Anyhow.
And that's where I think if you actually sat down and read the Cyberfrog book, you'd be like, okay, that's actually kind of neat. DC, I mean, there's just so much there, it's hard to follow.
Yeah, I mean, anymore, it seems like all of them, even the movies, are bouncing all the hell around.
Oh, God. But that's where I found there's a couple of YouTubers that if I watch that, they'll break it all. So I don't have to go spend it. But I like, my wife was looking at the omnibuses for me, and like what was it? It's like some of them are like $80 an omnibus because there's like 5 volumes, right? So they take all the works, they break them up into like, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, right? Kind of like my warts and all book.
Yeah.
Just there's way less of it, so they're breaking it down in these volumes. She also, but it's like $80, $50, and there's 5 volumes. Or she found one that had like all 5 volumes for like $150. I was like, well, if we had the money, that's the one we're getting right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's kind of like it's hard to keep up. So like it's one of those until they release them in an omnibus, it's really hard, especially these days, to catch up on all the previous stuff. But they just changed over. DC's doing Infinite Frontier now or some shit as of 2001. So they've now rebooted again, kind of.
So that way you get caught up on everything in a way.
It's like every 5-10 years they do a reboot because they're just like they run out of storyline.
So they just start everything all over.
Yeah, I mean, like if you've watched have you watched some of the cartoon movies?
At times.
Okay, so like Flashpoint, right? DC Flashpoint. Did you watch that one?
No.
Okay, well, that's based on the comic book Flashpoint, where Barry Allen, if I remember right, for this one, Barry Allen goes back in time to stop his mom from being killed and fucks everything up, and then has to go back to stop himself, to stop his mom from being killed. And then after that, the thing about time travel is everything's still not perfectly the way it was before.
No, if you adjust anything, everything changes.
Even going back and stopping himself from making the change, still allowed change in time. But that was Flashpoint. And then there's there was Crisis on Infinite Earths. There was there's a lot of different ones where they've gone through a whole reboot. And it was to kind of help themselves. They literally, when you run into some of them, some of the writers, they'll find a way to knock it out. So like with Flash, so he can't time travel. Do something to stop him from being able to, because then it shows I'm not going to use this to walk myself out of a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like what'll always happen, like with Flash, Flash can time travel, so they won't bring it up really, blah blah blah, and then they get to a point they're like, okay, so this was a really cool story, but now I don't know what to fucking do. And he travels back in time and stops himself from doing all this and blah, blah, blah. Oh, hey, look at that. I mean, stop and think about it. How often do you see in movies and stuff where you're like, the hand of God came down because there's no other answer to how fucking that they can unfuck themselves. And you can tell it's the writer walked themselves into a corner where it's like they have to come up with some magical answer
where they got no way to turn it and keep it going, and they got to do something, throw some sort of wild total curveball in. Yeah.
So and that's where you run into a lot of things with it. It's like, oh hey, fuck. So I mean, it makes it interesting when they do things like that. And the one the writer actually wrote into a spot where he couldn't undo that. And then like The Watchmen, right?
Okay.
Hey, that was a movie you saw, right? The Watchmen.
I'm pretty sure I have seen that one.
Yeah, like what if superheroes were like not allowed? That whole thing, like dark, gritty, Cold War-esque.
Yeah.
Who watches The Watchmen?
Yes.
Dr. Manhattan and all that. Rorschach that wears the mask that's constantly changing. Yeah. Okay. So that was based on a DC comic, The Watchmen.
Huh.
Then they made a TV show too, right? So what they did one called Doomsday Clock. and literally it was a mix of DC and the Watchmen. That whole thing, like comic book wise, it's fucked up. Like if you sit down to listen to somebody go through and explain the whole thing, you're losing about 3.5 hours of your life.
Damn.
And that's just because they're going through and explaining the story. It took 6 years. 3 years? 3 years, something like that. Yeah.
To come up with it.
No, to come out. They were releasing it once a month, and then it went to every other month, and then it went back to once a month, and like every other month. And it looks like they were trying to sync it up so that when the TV show came to its series finale, it would match up. That way you actually had some information that it would help it make more sense.
Oh, to bring it all together.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was the deal. And Jeff Johns is the one who did it. And Jeff Johns, when it came to comics, like DC Comics was God among men. Like nobody else could write like Jeff Johns. He's the reason that you had Green Lantern come back, Hal Jordan Green Lantern, right? For like your Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie.
Okay.
That was Hal Jordan. Versus if you remember like Justice League and Justice League Unlimited when you were a kid on Cartoon Network and whatnot.
Yes.
That had fuck. You would try to make me remember the name. The Black Green Lantern. John, can't remember his name.
Yeah, neither.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, but so he, because he was former Marine. Hal Jordan was actually like kicked out of the Air Force.
Yeah.
Like kicked out. So that's the first Green Lantern of it, and they brought him back, and that was Ethan Van Sciver, Cyberfrog, right, and Jeff Johns. They also did Flash Rebirth, which brought back Barry Allen because it was Wally West, not New 52 Black Wally West, but pre-New 52 Wally West, red-haired jokester that you remember from Justice League.
Yeah.
Justice League Unlimited and whatnot. The cartoon, not the movies. So that was the jokester, took everything in stride, Wally West. So they brought back Barry Allen, which actually allowed you to have the Flash TV show.
Ow.
And the whole concept of Iron Heights Penitentiary was drawn and everything by Ethan Van Sciver. And so he actually got cut royalties when they put in Justice League the movie, like the live action movie. He got like fucking 6 figures.
Nice.
Yeah. Because it was his royalties because they put it in the movie. So stop and think when they put it in TV show too, how much royalties that man's getting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was the worst part for him was it was fucking Twitter really that got him booted out of DC. Now we wouldn't have Cyberfrog back either. So I mean, you're not hearing me complain, but I think he was doing well in DC, except he came out as a Republican and a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
And then somebody said something. You know how people talk on Twitter? He told somebody go kill yourself, and that got taken literally. And like when you read it, you can see context before and after that. It's like, yeah, okay, he was like literally this was a nothing thing. And then the guy, then everybody's like, he has severe depression, and he's been battling depression his whole life. And you told him this? It's like, yeah, that's what started his downhill slide out of DC.
It happens.
But I mean,
so many people have ended their careers on Twitter or Facebook or anything else. So
he's actually making more money now that he's left DC. He owns his own publishing company now. He's got other artists and writers coming to him saying, "Here's my book," and he's going, "Okay," and he's running the publishing for it.
There you go.
It says all caps comics on their books and everything now. Yeah. How fucked up is that?
Hey, it worked out in the end.
He's making millions off Cyberfrog as a
Yeah.
company, right? The pre-expenses and everything, millions. And now he's adding other titles in. And one of the people he's working with is Richard C. Meyer, your boy Zach. I'm not even joking. That was his YouTube name until he got ousted, and people said, "Oh, this is who he is." So it's not. I'm not doxing him by saying it. He's got a lawsuit going against other people and everything. So for tortious interference. But anyways, which I haven't heard anything on that for a while. COVID probably screwed it all up. But so he's actually publishing one of his books with All Caps Comics, right? He partnered with was it Sylvester Stallone that did the Expendables, right?
Oh yeah, there were quite a few big names in there. Yeah.
Okay. No, but Stallone's actually the one who wrote the Expendables, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He got them to publish an Expendables comic book through him. That Richard C. Meyer. He did an Expendables comic book written by Stallone.
Nice.
Yeah. Through his group of artists. Yeah.
Got a couple more comments that just popped up on there.
I'm sick of hearing about the Cyberfrog. Is that what it is? Don't.
Yeah, I figured.
Don't be a Nick. I can't argue with it. Whatever you do, don't. Don't be a Nick.
Yep.
But as we haven't said in a while, use that hashtag, don't be a Nick. Follow us on the Facebook at the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. You can follow me on the Instagram at MPJags. You can follow the other Zach at
nothing right now.
usually he would jump in and be like, "Oh, and you can get official merch at cafepress.com/thejaggersjuxtaplooza."
I was going to get there, but yeah, okay, you already did that one, so
Yeah, but
we're
it
good.
already was scrolling past. I was literally watching the scroll. That's how. Haven't you noticed? I judged the scroll.
Yes,
I've
I've watched that. I've noticed that.
And when the official merch is about to go off, it's like, well, if you're not saying it, then I have no choice to say it.
Lies and blasphemy. Oh, the comments, lies. So, anyhow, oh shit.
And the next line would be, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already.
Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way you know when we're going to go live. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. You can follow him. And don't forget to use the hashtag Don't Be a Nick.
Share us with your friends. That's where I thought you were going with it before you started going back through everything. Share us with your friends because that's the only way anybody finds out about us.
Because we don't hit any of the algorithms because we're not big enough.
Have you over there shared us with your friends?
I have with a few. None of that has popped up. Yes.
But have you shared us with enough of your friends?
Enough is a good question because enough is different for every person.
So I'm taking that as a no. You like how it looks like I'm staring at you right now? Even though I'm literally looking at my cat laying on the couch over there.
It's kind of weird. It's really kind of weird.
Is it creeping you out?
No, it's just weird.
Does it make you feel like you're being stared at?
No.
But when you're looking at the screen, does it look like I'm staring at you?
Yes.
And it's not creeping you out?
No.
Should it be?
No.
What if as I start reaching my hand over, it actually came through and poked you in the head?
That'd be hilarious.
play the joke right. You were supposed to actually have brought your
Well, the
hand
thing
up.
is now I figured out which side I needed to go because the shit here, it reverses it, it flips it, confuses your brain.
Yeah.
It does.
For me,
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I have to look to my left to look to my right. Okay, to my
Yeah,
right.
and I have to look to my
here.
right to look towards you.
It's stage left, right?
Yeah.
So you go stage left, which is to your right. So for you to go to my right, you would be to stage right.
Oh my. Gets confusing. So anyhow.
Trust me, I run into it all the time when I'm sitting here like, which side is Boba Fett on? And I'm not doing it often enough to get away like the green screen thing, where like I know exactly where how far my hand has to go to point. See, like I'm not a good meteorologist, but I mean they get to be wrong about everything else. So
yeah, exactly. So where to go from here?
Like the death of the E4 Mafia today, and going to the Corporal. What they called it? Corporal. They called it something. Damn, it was hilarious.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're calling it now. So.
Corporal Cartel. Rise of the Corporal Cartel. It says July 1st, 2021. No more E4 Mafia. Rise of the Corporal Cartel. But tell me, is that one rank there wrong?
Yeah. Yep, that's Sergeant Stripes there.
That's what I thought. Because it's not based on the hollow middle.
No.
Okay, it had been a while since I've wore rank, and I swore that was wrong. So,
Who mixed that up?
it was on U.S. Army What the Fuck moments.
Oh, that explains, the mix-up on that one. They didn't double-check what they were doing there.
Or they just shared something because it's hilarious, and they know it's going to irritate people.
Yeah.
That would be my guess. No, I got asked, is it because they didn't know to not be a Nick, or is it because you're a Nick?
As far as?
Not riding a hoverboard?
I'm not going to ride a hoverboard. Nope, not happening. I don't care which way that goes. I don't care. I'm not touching it.
Okay, that's fine. I will fully support you not touching the hoverboard. And trade that you have a lizard in your house.
No. Not happening there either.
Your other half is spoken. And you're never home to take care of them. They're green. I know. She asked what our lizards were doing. She's like, they're looking weird. It's like they're green again. I know, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's only been like a week that they've been green again. Like constantly green. They got like little bits of brown on them on their heads right now, but they're like happily green. But no, yeah, your other half is spoken, and you're not home to take care of them anyways. So
no, not happening. Not happening at all. Oh my!
Why? I don't even have to clean their tank other than because I have live plants in there, so all I have to do is like take out the dead leaves. Eventually, I'll probably have to replant new plants.
Going after the crickets?
No. No, I was looking at the tank. There's like some additive like things I can put in there that'll like burrow through the dirt to clean the tank. Whereas like I'm probably gonna have to like pull out the plants and just empty out the because it's coconut fiber and dirt for the bedding.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna have to change that at some point. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Have we hit the ending point for you? You sound like you're getting a little.
I think we're getting close because I just with drill and everything. I did get up early, but not as early as like a work day type thing. So, but yeah, I think we're definitely getting close to that point where I'm going to start zoning out.
Yeah, I'm noticing.
If I haven't already started.
Can I convince you to ride a hoverboard?
No.
Then you're not zoned out yet.
It's not going to happen.
Once it's audio like admitted to, it doesn't matter. It's done.
It's not going to happen.
That's fine. Then we'll bring you a lizard.
Oh, shit.
It's only $7.
No.
Look, we've already got for everybody else in your house. We haven't got anything for you. Now I know what to get you.
No. Nothing is needed for me. Thank you.
No, you're quite welcome.
Oh, shit.
You're right. I don't need to. I want to.
No.
It's fine. I want to. I want to be nice to my friends.
Yet you ask how you have friends.
Well, yeah. And then I try doing something nice for you, and it's unappreciated.
Trying to make me out to be the villain or the beat of the dick. Hashtag don't be a dick.
Exactly.
Hashtag
Or ride a hoverboard.
Oh, God. No. I'm not riding.
What if we get demon wings for you to wear, like Halloween demon wings, and then you hoverboard across with them?
Maybe a whole Krampus outfit. Maybe.
Yeah, but if we do that, you're going off the roof with the hoverboard.
No.
Then you can't do the Krampus outfit. No, we got to get you practice so we can take you to a Comic-Con dressed as a demon hoverboarding around after everybody.
As tall as I am, that would freak people out. Why do you put these ideas in my head? No, it's not happening.
Hoverboard. The thought's been planted. Now you're fucked.
Uh-oh. No, don't do it now. This thing's trying to update. It just popped up.
But, so all I'm saying is, we can dress you up like Sailor Moon and put you on a hoverboard.
Hell no.
You're as tall as you are in a miniskirt. It'd be hilarious.
Hell no. Oh my God, no. Not happening. So, you all have fun.
Moon Tiara Power.
Hashtag don't be a dick. Follow us on Facebook.
Moon Tiara Magic. Just say it.
At the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. You can follow Zach at MPJags on Instagram. We have our official merchandise at cafepress.com/Jaggers Juxtaplooza. We have anything and everything you can think of with our logo on it.
You can follow the other Zach at Instagram at the Future Sailor Mercury.
No.
Anyhow. Danielle's setting it up right now. Shasta's cracking up. She can't even text.
No.
Otherwise, Danielle would be getting texted right now, but Shasta can't even get a text message out. I think she's passing out from laughing.
Not happening.
No, because the recliner just went all the way back, and she's coughing and choking, laughing, and nonstop. She's doing the giggle laugh, where that means she can't stop.
Oh.
Can you hear this?
No, I can't hear it. Now I can. You all have a good one.
No, it's still going. Hold on, this is too good. This is too good. See if it goes for another 10 seconds. I think she's crying now.
Y'all are crazy.
She already told me to fuck off. And I'm not even allowed
There's
to
the
say
10
that.
seconds.
Dude, if I said that to her, the whole world would come crashing on. I made that mistake one time. And I wasn't even being like angry either.
Yeah.
Nope, but I just got told to fuck off. Because she's still laughing. She's trying to, like when when they're sitting in the birthing classes, like teaching you how to give birth, like
Yeah.
that breathing thing. She's over there doing those breathing exercises right now. Yeah, she didn't get stuck in the class, but that's what she's doing. She's like,
You're going to get hurt tonight.
nope. I don't even have to worry about it. She's lightheaded. She ain't even getting up anytime soon.
Oh, my. You're going to get hurt.
We can. What is it? Is it Sailor Neptune? Is that one of the lesbians?
No.
Jupiter?
No.
Which one? Which one's Uranus?
No.
Yeah, Neptune and Uranus.
No. Anyhow.
You can dress Danielle up as Sailor Moon, and you can dress up as Tuxedo Mask.
No.
You can throw flowers at people like they're little darts.
No.
Have you seen? Okay, hold on. Have you seen the one where the people go around dressed up like Bruce Wayne's parents? I'm trying to remember the dad's name now, but dress up as Bruce Wayne's parents, and every time they see a Batman cosplayer, they fall to the ground like they're dead, and they've got like the flowers.
Wow.
That's what they're doing for their cosplay. They're dressing up like the Waynes, and every time they come up on Batman, they just fall to the ground like they got shot.
Damn. That's messed up.
That's fucking hilarious, though.
Oh,
Because
man.
if you get a good Batman actor, or cosplayer, they're like, no. Like there's some good pictures on it, but yeah, the only thing that would be better would be Sailor freaking Venus there.
No. Oh, you all have a good one. This is crazy. This is nuts.
No. We can get Danielle to help with this one.
No.
You won't do it.
No.
No balls.
I'm not doing it.
No balls.
I'm not doing it.
No balls. So VA took your nuts then when they gave you a vasectomy, huh?
We
No
ain't
balls.
doing it. It ain't
No
happening. Oh,
No
my God. Oh.
You can dress up like Deadpool.
That I would probably doing a Deadpool.
We could cross Deadpool with Sailor Moon.
What the hell?
They cross characters for shit all the time. You can have fun with that one.
No. Oh.
Deadpool and Hello Kitty.
That would actually work.
Everything.
That would work.
Hello Kitty gets crossed with everything. The one sticker on my wife's car is Hello Kitty with Harley Quinn. The other one's Hello Kitty freaking Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Danielle's not laughing about it.
Oh God, Danielle's heard now apparently.
On that note,
Real Moon Prism Power.
you all have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll be back next week with another episode.
And hopefully by then you can follow the other Zach's cosplay on Instagram. Hold on. Oh God, my wife's got more. Wait.
No,
Just wait, because she's in the middle of texting yours, I think. So just
no, we're good. We're good. You all have a
I
good one.
control this. I can keep going without you to defend yourself, and you could be a Sean. I think she put a comment up, and I can't see them yet.
Yes, hashtag Zach is stealing.
No, no.
Hey, haven't you seen? You can actually the gender swapping of characters. You can make a male Sailor Moon.
No.
That's not abnormal.
No.
And then you dress Danielle up as a female Tuxedo Mask.
No.
And then you dress up your youngest daughter as Chibi Moon.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. You dress up the eldest child as Chibi Moon. Would it be the first time he's put on a skirt?
Oh my God.
Hey,
You all have a-
every kid's done the crap. I don't care. It's funny. Every little boy's been like, "Mommy's bra is a hat." You know, like it just these things happen.
Mickey Mouse years.
Yeah.
Wow, I just revealed something there, didn't I? So
No, I mean, look, kids don't understand. Toddlers put pants on their head like a hat.
yes, and run around.
They take the shirts, put their feet through the sleeves, and run around thinking that they can poop through the freaking neck of the shirt. Next thing you know, there's a pull up on their freaking head, and you just hope that it's not used.
Yeah. Yep,
Or you do like my one buddy's daughter. We heard dead silence. This is how we'll end this show. Okay? Dead silence. We're downstairs. And these children are toddlers. This is never a good sign. Are you already scared?
Oh my God, yes. It's
So we go upstairs. And we're trying to figure out, because the one daughter is standing there eating a bagel. And we're like, okay, the fuck? One, where'd you get the bagel? Two, what the fuck is on that bagel?
no. Dookie. Oh.
We quickly searched Google. How do you deal with this? And they said, give them a cold bath so it's not rewarding. Not like ice, you know, like just, but because obviously you need to bathe this kid. There's no feces in places that feces doesn't belong, like the mouth. And yeah, so you give a cold bath, so it isn't fun, and it should deter the
Behavior.
yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. Peanut butter. Was it crunchy? Never mind.
It was Nutella.
Was it crunchy?
I don't know. At least it wasn't a toasted bagel, but it was a little Nutella.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Some rotten Nutella.
Just be glad it wasn't a one of those pre-made Schmuckers sandwiches.
Ooh. That'd be really bad. Yep. So on that one, we will end it. Huh?
My wife's over there choking now.
Yeah. On that one, we'll go ahead and end it. Don't forget, we do have official merchandise at cafepress.com / Jaggers Juxtaplooza. And everything's freezing. I can hear the dog.
And you can follow me at MPJags on the Instagram. Always use a hashtag, don't be a Nick. And hopefully by next week, the other Zach will have a Instagram account or something.
Hopefully.
If he doesn't, within 2 weeks, we'll set him up with an Instagram account. And we'll give his better half the login credentials because he ain't smart enough to handle it, apparently.
Probably not. So, everybody have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend.
So, but don't have too much fun. Enjoy yourselves. We'll see you next week.
Take it easy.